I know it sucks to play against, but I like
Right.
playing it. Partially because I'm an asshole, but like, um,
Hey, don't worry. When I feel like being an asshole, I play Urza. Or Tiny Bones. I have 2 asshole decks.
yeah, I have
Rotate 3 times here.
um,
1, 2,
I have a deck that I feel like is definitely an asshole deck, and
3.
that's Light Paws
Mm.
or
Tiny Bones,
Sephiroth.
if I
Sephiroth
get
is
the
pretty
right
rough.
hand, can make you hellbent on turn 3. Which just means you have no cards in your hand.
Yeah, Tiny Bones can be rough. Discard decks are rough. Um, I'm just gonna play mono green nonsense.
Did I pass by him already? Gonna be playing an upgraded quote unquote precon. I don't know what the threshold is for the difference between an upgraded precon and just your own spin on a deck.
Okay, well, mine is just my own spin on a deck. It is at this point, it is no longer an upgraded precon.
I have changed 18 cards in it, so I don't think it's an upgraded precon anymore.
Mine's just a raw precon. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Mine's not a precon at all. Mine's green.
Mono green?
Green. I have more creatures than
Oh,
lands in this deck.
Eladamri. Mono green, big things go bonk.
Yeah. I'm just gonna play lands. I'm gonna play creatures, and things are gonna happen. And I'm probably there. Everyone's gonna be like, "Prism's doing things. Kill them!" And then I'll die.
For the purposes of
That's
this
usually
deck,
what happens to
Clara
me.
Oswald is green, by the way.
I don't think I've ever won with this deck. I just do things. I look really scary, and then everyone goes, "Oh God!" and then I die.
I think we keep this hand.
Wow. No land. That's we're off to a great start.
That's something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I tried to pick my deck up and it exploded in my hand.
New sleeves.
Yeah, new deck.
Oh, yeah. This one's relatively new as
Hell
well.
yeah.
But yeah, new sleeves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get all the precons from this.
Yeah, the precons in that in the set are pretty cool. I haven't picked any of them up.
I've got 3 out of 5. I still have to get the is it
Oh
one
God,
and the
absolutely
Senate one.
not.
Nope. Okay. One land. Well, we're getting there. We're on our way.
You're moving. You're moving up.
I'm moving up. I'm heading there.
Sure, why not? 2 lands and an arcane signet. I'll live.
God, if I had 2 lands in an arcane signet.
Yeah, same. I actually don't think Arcane Signet's in this deck. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
Why?
I guess mono green, yeah.
Don't ask. I don't know.
I mean, you're mono green. You don't really need.
You don't need
an
color
arcane
fixing,
signet.
yeah.
You could run arcane signet, or you could run, you know, what's the 2 mana Nature's Lore? Is that the one that searches for a forest?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a Wood Elves.
Or Rampant Growth.
Yeah, any of those, because then you're talking about
No
you're putting
land.
lands. No lands, but you got a Skull Clamp and a Swords to Plowshares. So
Oh yeah, thanks.
how many lands do you run?
35.
Oh, you don't run enough.
Wow, how many is enough?
38 minimum.
38 minimum?
Minimum.
I don't think I run 38 in any deck. I think the highest I run is 36.
I got a landfall deck that runs 52.
Well, that's a landfall deck though.
That's fair. Lands are kind of the thing. But yeah, no, 38 minimum, man. Well, 37 minimum.
I gotta go down to 5.
It kind of depends on your curve. If you run 38 lands, your chances of pulling 3 lands in your opening hand are 1 in 3.
If
If
you run
you
how
run
many?
35 lands,
38?
it drops down significantly.
Okay, I'm going to 6. I'm going to put this on the bottom. And I am ready. Who the hell is texting me?
Is everyone good to go?
No.
Yeah, I am. But
I'm going down to 5 here.
Damn.
I said I had 2 lands and an arcane signet, and I do, but they're 2 tapped lands.
We'll get off
Don't
the
worry. If
ground
you get on the land,
eventually.
you will have brains not working. You'll have 4 mana turn 3 still.
I guess I'll put those on bottom, and okay, we can go ahead and go.
All right.
Wait,
Everyone good?
sorry, did I misread that card? No, we're good. Go ahead.
All right. Good luck. Have fun. Draw. Nice. I'll play a Sheltered Thicket as land for turn and pass.
Hey, I drew a land. I'm just gonna play a Fabled Passage and pass. While you guys are doing your thing, I'm gonna crack it.
Okay, draw. I'm going to play a forest. I will tap 1. I'm going to play a Studious First Year, and I'll pass.
Okay, yeah, that's Mystic Monastery pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'll play a forest. I'll pay 2 for an arcane signet. And I'll pay 1 to suspend a search for tomorrow. Suspend itself with 2 counters on it if I can find a small enough dice. It's not a D100. There we go. And then it rampant growths in 2 turns. And I pass turn.
Untap up, you draw. Witherbloom Campus comes in tapped. I have no 1 mana plays. Pass turn.
Huh?
Nothing, don't mind me. I'm just over here making noise. I'm doing 2 things at once.
Sure.
Yeah.
Forest, tap 2. I'm going to cast the Rampant Growth on my Bear Wizard. And I'm going to grab a forest to battlefield tapped, and I'll just P the T.
Alright, I will play this Exotic Orchard. I will tap these 2 here for an Idol of Oblivion. And then I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play a island. This is land for turn. Probably did this very weird, but who cares? I'll pay 2 in a red. Yeah, I did this in like incorrect order. That's fine. 2 in a red for Valakut Exploration. Landfall, exile the top card of my library. I can play it for as long as it remains exiled. On my end step, if there are cards exiled with it, they go into my grave and shoot each opponent equal to the number of cards that were put into my grave this way. I'll pass turn.
That used to be like a commander staple and a half.
I wish I had a second to put in my landfall deck, but
Let's see. Everybody has 2 lands, and then you have 3, right?
I have 3.
You've got 8 for those new.
You have 3,
lands.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hey! Turbulent Fen comes in untapped. Look at that shit. And then I'm going to play an Ophiomancer. So at the beginning of each upkeep, if I do not have a snake, I make a snake.
Yeah, I like that card.
It's going. I'll ship turn. On your upkeep, I'll make a snake.
Land for turn. I will tap 3, play Eladamri. I can look at the top card of my library at any time and cast creature spells from it, as is my right.
Yeah, there we go.
And looking. I don't want that. Wait, actually, I do want that, but it has to stay there regardless. We only have 1 mana. You know what? I'll tap one. I'll play a harmless Spore Frog, and I'll pay us.
Oh,
There's no such thing as a harmless spore frog.
He's just hanging out. Look at him.
Bog frog is not harmless ever.
I'll play a demolition field. I'll tap these 3 here. Yep, and I'll cast a Wand of the World Soul, and then I'll pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, last suspend counter gets removed. I'm gonna grab a basic island, put it onto a battlefield. Then shuffle and exile the top card. Do 2 exploration. Please be something that's like 1 or 2 mana. Pretty please. Or a land. Land would be nice. Exiling an island. Cool.
It was
And then
land.
draw. I'll play that island. No, we're not. That's fine with staying there. We'll play mountain as land for turn. Exiling Glimpse the Impossible. Yeah. Screw it. We'll pay 5 for the 12th Doctor. First spell I cast from out of my hand has each turn has demonstrate. When I copy a spell, he gets a counter. And demonstrate is when I cast it, I can copy it. If I do, I give an opponent a copy of it. We'll go to end step. These 2 will go into my graveyard from Valakut Exploration and shoot each opponent for 2.
Oh,
Youch.
And then I'll pass turn.
the pain. Untap, upkeep, draw. Land of War Wastes. Let's pay 2 for an Arcane Signet. And then 3 for Dina. Stack shenanigans.
Nobody else is playing any of the doctors, right?
I
No.
sure hope not.
No, I don't have a doctor.
Okay.
Not in my Strixhaven.
Does anyone want a free 2/6 blocker?
Sure.
I mean, I'll always take a 2/6 blocker.
I don't have shit right now.
I love creatures.
Oh, she is green.
I have a tendency to sacrifice my creatures.
Okay, cool. I
I'll
can give
keep
it
him
to
alive.
It ain't gonna be around very long.
Oh, it's a copy anyways. I don't care about it.
Oh, did you pass the turn? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Okay, I did not hear you. I was thinking about the doctor. Drawing. Looking. Nope. I will land. Oh, it's like turn 4. Okay. Whatever. I'll tap 1 to tap Eladamri to tap the 2 untapped creatures I control. And I will play a Goreclaw, Terror of Calcisma. Creatures with power 4 or greater costs 2 less to cast, and whenever I attack, each creature with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and trample until end of turn.
Oh.
It's cool.
Big pains.
And then I will
Big bear.
tap 4. I'll put another harmless card in Elvish Piper,
Oh.
and I'll pass.
Harmless, she says.
Yeah, harmless Elvish Piper. Okay.
It's just a Elvish.
Draw. Will. I'm gonna go ahead and tap these here. And cast, say, Traft and Rem. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Yeah, I knew that was gonna fucking happen. I should have played that land from exile. Red and a blue to cast Heaven Sent. First and second ticks is investigate. Third tick, 1 damage each opponent. Then, if an opponent is dead, I draw 7 cards. Otherwise, it exiles itself and I can recast it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I will also pay. We'll pay. I made a clue. Wherever the clue token is. There's the clue. I'll pay 3 for a confession dial. When confession dial enters the battlefield, surveil 3. I can tap it and give a legendary creature in my graveyard escape until end of turn. The escape cost is its mana value equal or plus 3 cards from my graveyard. So I will surveil 3. I'm going to keep them on top in that order. And then I will pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, that's irrelevant. All right, let's move to combat. I have a snake, 1/1 with death touch. Going to prison.
I'll take one.
You're the only one who's hurt me so far.
Fair enough. I
Well,
haven't hurt you.
Oh no, it wasn't you. All right, I'll hit him next. It was a stupid Valakut.
Yeah, it was
Well,
the
he didn't hurt
exiling
anyone.
and the whatevers.
Yes, it was the Valakut. That's the only thing I've done all game.
I mean, the spore frog reaction caused you great pain.
It was a thing. 1, 2, 3. 3 mana for a morbid opportunist. Whenever another creature dies, one or more other creatures die, I draw a card. Triggers only once per turn. And I will pass turn.
Untapping. Drawing. Looking. Wait. Wait. Yeah, 3. Okay. I will tap 3. I'm going to play a Tireless Provisioner off the top of my library. Looking. Oh, okay, that's also cool. I will tap a green to tap Eladamri, and I'll retap the Spore Prog and the Studious First Year. I'll cast a Mossborn Hydra off the top of my library. He's going to enter with a 1/1 counter and has landfall that will double the counters every time a land enters. Cool. I will play a land for turn. It will double his counters, and I will shit out a treasure token. Thinking. Okay, here's where things get scary. I'll tap a green to tap the Elvish Piper. I'm gonna put a Walls of Ba Sing Se. Okay.
Was
All
that
right. I
like
will.
0-13?
It's a 0/30,
Oh yeah,
and other permanents I control have indestructible.
big butt.
Yeah,
Understood.
the biggest butt. And then I'll move to combat. Goreclaw, each creature. Okay, so that's including him. Okay. I'll swing Goreclaw up at Gishuda. So he's gonna be a 5/4. Trample.
I'll take 5.
And I'll pass.
On your in step, I'm going to activate Dina. Pay 2, sack my snake, put a 1/1 counter onto my Ophiomancer. It'll trigger both of these. I'll draw a card twice. And then I have nothing else. So that on your upkeep, I make a new snake.
God.
That's pretty dope. Draw 2 cards and get a counter for 2 mana.
Yeah, some decent synergy in a precon. It's pretty nice.
I like it.
What Gishtu? What's that creature you got there?
It's my commander. He's just a
it's your
4/4.
It's your commander. It's just a 4/4. Okay. Yeah. Well, still, it's your. That's enough.
I'm
That's enough.
letting you know I'm out of steam. I looked at the top 3. There's no lands up there.
Oh, I mean, I'm not trying to take you out. I just need to get an attack trigger is all. I'm trying to figure out what to do with that.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm in a 2-color deck and just drew a Terramorphic Expanse. That is a terrible, terrible card.
I guess I'm just not going to get it. I will go ahead and
That's a crazy ad. What the hell?
tap these here for 4, and I will cast an Anointed Procession. And then that is gonna do it for me. I will pass the turn.
Guys, that's scary.
What an Anointed Procession.
Anointed Procession in a token deck is scary.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've missed 2 land drops now.
It's a little less scary because of that, but still scary.
3, 4, 5 to cast Spider-Verse. The legend rule doesn't apply to my spiders. When I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, I may copy it. If I do, I choose new targets for the copy. If the copy is a permanent, it gains haste. Do this only once each turn. On second tick, I have a 2 clue. I'll pass.
Tap up, keep draw. Terramorphic Expanse is a land for turn. Terrible land.
Is there any landfall synergy that it's trying to hit? Maybe.
No.
Weird.
I mean, this is demonstrably worse than a tapped dual land. But I did draw a Soul Ring. That kind of makes up for it. Black, and 2 for a Smothering Abomination. So 4/3 with flying. At the beginning of my upkeep, I have to sacrifice a creature. Whenever I sacrifice a creature, I draw a card. It's got the same thing, same text as half the other cards in my deck. That's what I want to do for 2 mana, I think, right now. I'll move to combat and swing the snake over at yeah, I can't say it. We're gonna say the only bladesmith because I can't say your name.
I take the 1.
All right, most people do. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2 and activate Dina, sacrificing my snake. Put a 1/1 counter here. And then Dina will draw a card, he'll draw a card, and the Smothering Abomination will draw a card. So I'm going to draw 3. 2, 3. That gives me 8. So I will discard a Mazarek and pass the turn.
Okay.
On your upkeep, I make a snake.
Okay, draw for turn. Looking. Not a creature. Okay. I have no card draw right now. Blows. Okay, I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna play a Might Form Harmonizer. It has landfall, double power of target creature I control. I will play a land for turn. I'll double the counters on the Mossborn. I'll poop out a treasure. And I'll go ahead and double the Mossborn Hydra's power until end of turn. I will move to combat. I'll swing an 8/8 Mossborn up at Sean, and I'll swing a 5/4 down at 7.
I will take. You said 5/4, right?
Yeah.
I'll take
Then there's an
5.
8/8 Trample Indestructible coming up at Sean.
I will block one of it with a snake. It'll die. I'll take the 7.
And then I will pass.
Alrighty.
Your upkeep, I make another snake.
That's funny. Oh, interesting. Uh, okay, I am. There are 0 good options for that, so I guess we pass.
Untap. Draw. I will. Third tick. Heaven Sent deals 1 damage to each opponent, and then I can recast it from exile. I'll pay 1 and a green and cast a Farseek. I'm gonna grab a Plains Island Swamp Mountain.
While you do that, I'm going to crack my Terramorphic Expanse and grab a forest.
Okie day. Where is that land? Oh, there's the unfun card. Good thing it's at the bottom. Do I already have it? Certainly I don't. I don't think I already played it, did I? No, I didn't. That's important. Okay, I'll grab a Cinder Glade. Untapped. And then that gives me a landfall trigger to exile the top card. It's a Talisman of Curiosity. Ooh. I'll pay 2. I'll foretell this card. And then I'll pay 2. I'll cast this Talisman of Curiosity from exile. Let's see. Sean, you're gonna get a copy of this Talisman of Curiosity. And then I get a copy of this talisman. Oh, and actually we're gonna copy it another time because of Spider-Verse.
What colors is the Curiosity?
Green blue.
Green, blue.
Tap for colorless or tap it for a green or blue and it hits you for 1. And then I'll pay I'll tap it for a blue, tap a red, dealing myself for 1 to recast Heaven Sent from exile. And then investigate. I foretold this card. I don't know why I picked it back up again. And then we'll pay 1. Oh, also, he's got 2 cannons on him because I copied his spell twice. I'll pay 1 and a green. I am doing this completely incorrectly, but I just don't care anymore. I'm going to cast a Sisterhood of Karn. Enters with a 1/1 counter. When I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, double the number of counters on it. And then I will pass the turn.
Untap. Upkeep. On my upkeep, I have to sacrifice a creature. I will sacrifice a snake. When I do, I draw a card, draw a card, draw a card. 1, 2, 3. Then I move to my draw step. Draw a card. Play this land. I don't know what I want to play. All right. Green, green, and 3. I'll play an Oran Frostfang. So attacking creatures I control all have Death Touch. And then whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seems pretty decent. Let's move to combat. And I will swing 4 in the air with Death Touch down at Prism. And then 4
yeah, I
on
don't
the
have.
ground with Death Touch over at Gaishudu.
What?
It's a 4 powered with Death Touch. 4 with Death Touch.
I'll take 4.
And then I had a 5/5.
And you have a 4/3
A
with
4/3. Yeah, I can't do squat about flying.
All right. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's 2. I'll draw 2 cards. And then second main, I will pay 1 mana for a Haywire Might. I'll pay 1 mana for a Gilded Goose. Make me a food. I'm just trying to get cards out of my hand. I've drawn so many cards. I know. I'm an asshole for even talking about it.
I have
2
no
mana.
cards in hand.
2 mana for a Stetison's Sanguinist. So it's got Exsanguinate as the prepared spell, and it prepares whenever I attack, a creature gets Death Touch, and if that creature deals combat damage to a player, it becomes prepared. And its prepared spell is Exsanguinate.
Nice.
I got I have 1 mana. I can't do anything with 1 mana, but I have 8 cards. So I will move to my end step and get rid of this Pawn of Ulamog. And pass turn.
You've said like 4 or 5 cards in that deck that I'm like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. I'm gonna have to pick up that. I play so much green and black, so I'm just like, oh, maybe.
On your upkeep, I make a snack.
Yes. Draw for turn. Cool looking. Wait. Oh, that'd be cool if I could draw a card, or if I could have cards in hand. Okay. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna tap 5. I'm gonna play a Throne of Eldraine. Choosing green. And I can either tap it for 4 green and spend it to only cast green spells, which believe it or not is what I'm gonna do, or I can tap 3, draw 2 cards, and then only use it with or only activate it using green, which believe it or not is what I'm gonna do. So
Sure, you don't want to pick blue or black?
maybe if you had gifted me that artifact, maybe I could
I'm
have.
trying to figure out why you didn't give it to power. That man has missed like 6 land drops.
Because I didn't see,
Yeah. Okay.
and I
So I'll
didn't see
tap.
he was playing blue. I would have given it to him.
I'll tap 3. I'll draw 2 cards. Okay. Looking. Okay. I'll play a land for turn. I'll double this guy's counters. He was at 4, so he's gonna go to 8. I'll poop out a treasure. And then I'll double the Mossborn again. He'll go to a 16/16. Um, and then, I mean, why not? I'll tap a green to tap the Elvish Piper. I'll put a Kodama of the East Tree onto the battlefield.
Ew.
With no cards in hand.
I mean, that makes it better, but still, ew.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna move to combat.
What's
Um,
making everything have indestructible again?
the Walls of Ba Sing Se.
That's right. That's just a creature. It's not an artifact.
Nope. I mean, it is an artifact and a creature.
Oh, it's an artifact creature.
Yeah, and it itself does not have indestructible. So it just gives everything else indestructible. But I'm gonna move to combat. I'll swing the Mossborn up at Sean again. I'll swing Goreclaw up at Gishuda and or Gishtu, whatever the heck your name is. And I'll swing the Might Form down at power level.
Before blocks, I'm going to respond. I'm going to tap this arcane signet for a green and sacrifice the Haywire Might to destroy the walls of Bing Say.
Yeah.
That will trigger
Exile
Dina.
not
It'll
destroys.
trigger this guy. It'll trigger that one. So I'm going to draw, and draw. So I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And then we move to blocks.
Yeah. So first is power level. You have a 5/5 trample coming at you.
Sounds like I'm taking 5.
The doctor, you have a 5/4 trample.
I'll block it with my 6/6.
Okay.
Doctor.
And then you have a 12/12 trample.
I'm going to get hurt, but I'm going to kill it with my snake.
Okay. Or wait, no, I'm sorry, not 12/12. 16/16. I'm so sorry.
I will absorb 15 of the damage, but I will kill it with a snake.
Yeah. All right. Pass.
Survey says, son of a whore.
Damn.
See, the thing about putting more spells in your deck and not enough lands is that you don't draw the lands to play the spells that you
Yeah,
put in.
I understand the quandary that I found myself in. Thank you.
Don't worry, I have a red-white Lorehold deck. Lorehold the Historian, the one that gives your instant sorcery's miracle. There are 32 lands in that deck and 0 way to ramp.
Oof,
Wow.
that's harsh.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and At least this is castable. I can't really. I don't think I can exploit this yet, but I'm gonna cast it so you guys can see it, and then I'm gonna have to read the shit out of this. Okay. I'm gonna tap this to give the next spell I cast this turn Convoke. And I'll tap this for blue, the Exotic Orchard for blue, and the Demolition Field for colorless. And I will cast a Penman's Aura on Saint Traft and Rem Careless. When they get tapped for the first time each turn, they will create a 1/1. When he gets tapped for the first time each turn, oh yeah, they will create 1/1 red human. And then Penman's Aura. If you guys click it because it's got a lot of shit on it.
Oh yeah, I know what Bevan's Aura does.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I know what it does.
I mean, it combos with a vacuum cleaner, so.
There are no combos in this deck as far as I'm aware. This is a whole placeholder for Invasion of Sokova, which is still in the mail. That's the last card that's in the mail.
Usually with Penman's Aura, you'll find a way to combo on accident.
And then I will, because I cast a spell
I
with
did
Convoke,
that with Sexara.
I will untap Saint Traft and Rem Careless. Okay. And then I will go ahead. I created a token, so I'll go ahead and tap the Eladamri Oblivion and draw a card. Okay. And then... Oh, I would have created 2 humans, actually.
I was going to say, you made 2 of them, right?
Yeah. That's right, 2 of those bad boys. Which wouldn't have done anything extra over there. Okay, and then... I think... Okay, what's everybody's flying look like?
I have a 0-2.
0-2. Okay, all right. I mean that's fine.
I have a 6/6 with reach.
Okay, well I just need to
I
attack
have
your...
a 6/6 on the ground and a 1/1 on the ground.
So you have no flying at all over there.
I have no
Issue?
flying.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, I am gonna go ahead. Well, you know what? How your creatures are pretty like fuck. Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pass. What I'm gonna do.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Counter onto Heaven Sent. I investigate. I pay 1 and a red, and we cast a Memory Worm. When I cast this spell from anywhere other than my hand, Memory Worm deals 2 damage to target player. That player discards a card, then draws a card. Put a 1/1 counter on Memory Worm. I'll pay double red and 2, and I'll cast the Flux. The Flux deals 4 damage to target creature and opponent controls for the first tick. And the next 4 ticks after that, exile the top card of my library. I may play that card this turn. And the 6th tick is I add 6 red mana. And I will... So first tick... I'm going to shoot the Elvish Piper for 4, if it's still out.
It is.
Okay.
I have no cards in hand if that changes your mind.
No.
Oh.
I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to crack a clue and draw a card. Come on.
Hey man, I can try.
I'll play a land for turn. Frostboil Snarl. It'll enter tap because I have no lands to reveal. Valakut trigger. If only I had mana. Throes of Chaos. Cascade Retrace. It's gonna go in. It's gonna go in exile. I'll end step. Hits the grave, 1 damage to each opponent, and then pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play command tower. Let's move to combat. You had no flyers over there, right, Gaishudu?
No.
All right,
Get
I'm
him.
going to attack with my Smothering Abomination. It's 4 in the air. On attack, the Stenison will trigger. I'm gonna give it Death Touch, which it already had for Morn Frostfang anyway. And I think that's my only attack this turn. Yeah. 4 in the air with Death Touch. On combat damage or in Frostfang triggers, I'll draw a card. And then my Steadison Sanguinist is prepared. 1, 2, 3. Tap the Gilded Goose and sack the food. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to cast Belladros Witherbloom. It's a 4/4 flyer that at the beginning of each upkeep I make a pest. Just period.
Yep.
And then when they die, I gain a life. It also has this line of text that says I can pay 10 life and untap all the lands that I control.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to tap for 5, float 5 mana. And then I'm going to pay 10 life and untap my lands. With 5 floating, I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to it. Go to 12, and I'm going to cast the Prepared Exsanguinate for X is 10.
So you're putting 12 mana into it?
Yes.
Okay. Rad.
Total of 12 mana into it. So everybody loses 10 life, and I'll gain 30 life. No counters, yeah?
I'm green.
Weed, I'm back in this game, baby. Then I have too many cards in hand. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have to get rid of a few cards. I'll move to my end step. I'll get rid of this Feral Appetite. And I like that card. The Rib Truss Roaster and Gorma. And then I will pass turn.
Okay. Cool. Looking cool. Okay. Okay.
So
I
make
will.
a test.
I'll tap 3. I'll tap the throne. I'll draw 2 cards. Looking. Okay. I will. How much are 3? Okay, 1, 2. I'll tap 3. I'm gonna play a Somberwald Sage off the top of my library. Kodama trigger. I'm gonna put Tifa Lockhart into play.
You kill it.
That's okay. I don't have any of my land combos out, so she's just gonna chill. Looking cool. I will tap 2. I'll sack a treasure. I'm gonna put Tyvar the Pummeler into play, or cast Tyvar the Pummeler. Looking. Pool. Um. Okay, there is so many cards. Okay. I am gonna yeah. I'll tap. Okay, it's just entering, so Tyvar or Eladamri's ability counts. Okay, so I will tap a green with my treasure. I'll tap him and these two to put a Kogla the Titanape. I'm gonna have him fight the Exsanguinate guy.
I'm going to respond by paying 10 life and untapping my lands. So I just got to make this bigger than a 6/6, huh?
7/6.
Well, I got to make it bigger than a 7/6. I don't know that I can do that. I will instead pay 2 mana, activate Dina, sacrificing said dude to put 2 counters onto a creature. This one, I think I'm going to put 2 counters onto Beladros.
Okay.
And
So he's
then
not
that'll
gonna.
trigger. But yeah, the fight thing just fizzles. It'll trigger down, and down. So I'll draw 3 cards.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm.
Kogla won't die because she had Death Touch. So, looking cool.
She didn't have Death Touch anyway.
Oh, I thought she came with Death Touch.
No, the only thing I have on my board that comes with Death Touch is the snakes.
Okay. I do have a Kodama trigger. I'm gonna put a Gigantosaurus into play. He's a 10/10, no keywords. And then I'm gonna play my land for turn. Kodama trigger, I don't have anything in hand. But I will, on the other hand, poop out a treasure again. And let me think. What has
What's making you treasures?
the tireless provisioner?
Oh. That's right, that's not the tracker that makes clues. That's what you're making treasures.
That was my train of thought. I will double. Jeez. What? I'll double Kodama's power for turn. And I really don't want him to die though, so I might just hang out. Yeah, cool, great, love that for me. I can't do that right now. And I will move to combat. Oh, he doesn't have trample anymore. That's annoying. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. You have snakes, and he doesn't have trample, so I don't care. Pass.
All right, let's see what we can do here. If I could draw one land this game, that would just,
Right.
that would be just something. Look at this! A mountain.
Whoa!
We got there. We got
Now
there.
what?
Now what? Now you mean I have to do something?
Yeah.
I mean, allegedly.
Play spells in my Magic the Gathering?
Okay. Well, I guess what I'll do
What? No way.
is so this kind of actually kind of changes the dynamic a little bit from what I was originally planning to do. Okay. So here's what I'll do. I am gonna go ahead and okay, I've got to make sure I'm doing this math right. So just give me a second here. Okay, and then that, and then that. Yeah. Okay. 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 I'm gonna tap this to give the next spell I cast Convoke. I'm going to convoke a spell. I'm going to tap Rem for red, colorless, and then I'll tap this for colorless. And I'm going to cast, no alarms, just everybody calm down. It's Perforos, God of the Forge.
I'm beginning to feel less and less bad for you for missing all your land drops.
And then I'm going to create 2 humans because I tapped the first time I tapped Homeboy. And then this happens before Perforos, so there's no damage. And then I cast a spell with Convoke, so he will untap. And then tap for 3. Call the Coppercoats targeting Prism.
Oh.
I'm gonna create 22 1/1 soldier tokens and deal 44 damage to all my opponents.
Okay.
Okay.
In response, I pay 2 and crack a clue and draw a card. Wouldn't you believe it? It's not a counterspell.
Well, there you go.
How are you making
hold
22?
So
let's see if I can do something here.
Okay, sure.
The Perforos
Prism,
is
how many creatures
indestructible,
do you
correct?
have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay. You have 11 creatures, right,
no,
Prism?
Double.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and you make double tokens.
Yep.
For 44.
Yep.
Unfortunately, Perforos is indestructible, isn't he?
He is.
Yep.
Damn, I could do something about it if he wasn't indestructible.
Damn them keywords.
Damn them keywords. Although that is dangerously close to calling that a combo. Just saying.
A combo?
I'm not saying it's not an infinite combo.
It,
But you just created 22 tokens and created enough power. I mean, I'm mad about it. I
with
don't
3 cards.
I mean, I think a 3-card combo is fine. 2-card
it's fine. I'm not
combos
mad about it. I don't feel
are
anything.
where I would be like, okay,
I guess
whatever.
this is more like just like really heavy synergy. Is this like bracket 3 synergy or is this like bracket 2 synergy?
Nope.
Is the
I think it's bracket 2's fine.
Yeah,
Unless you
Take
ran,
a while to build up to it.
yeah, unless you ran more ramp, I would say it would be bracket 3.
And it relies very heavily on those specific cards rely on your opponents having, or Call the Coppercoats relies on your opponents having enough creatures.
right? That's
Yeah.
true. If they don't have
To
creatures called Coppercoats,
Get
then do anything.
Perforos to
Yeah.
do his
that's
thing.
true. That is true.
I mean, all things considered, I was going to win next turn.
I wasn't winning.
You were
next
going to get to it. I would have made it on mine.
God damn.
I was gonna say if Dina did